Discover the top 5 state quarter dollars that could make you rich. From rare errors to hidden treasures, including the 2005 Minnesota quarter, rumored to be worth up to $600,000. Don't miss this chance to uncover valuable coins hiding in your collection. Watch now and see if you own one. The 1999 P Connecticut state quarter has several notable errors and varieties that significantly impact its value. 1. Wrong planchet error. Description: the quarter is struck on a planchet intended for another coin, such as a nickel, dime, or foreign coin. Identification: the coin's weight and size differ from standard quarters, and the design may appear incomplete. Value: $1,000 to $3,000 or more, depending on the rarity of the specific planchet used. 2. Silver planchet error, extremely rare. Description: a 1999 P quarter mistakenly struck on a leftover 90% silver planchet from earlier proof sets. Identification: weighs 6.25 grams, silver, instead of 5.67 grams, clad. Produces a high-pitched ring sound when dropped. Value: $5,000 plus, potentially much higher due to extreme rarity. 3. Multi-struck error. Description: the coin is struck multiple times, resulting in overlapping or doubled designs. Identification: visible doubling or tripling of design elements, such as the charter oak or inscriptions. Value: $500 to $2,000, depending on the extent and clarity of the error. 4. Missing clad layer. Description: one or both outer nickel layers are missing, exposing the copper core. Identification: one side appears reddish-brown compared to the normal silver-colored side. Value: $300 to $600, with higher prices for well-preserved examples. 5. Rotated die error. Description: misalignment between the obverse and reverse dies results in the reverse design being rotated when compared to the obverse. Identification: rotate the coin vertically, any degree of misalignment indicates this error. Value: $100 to $300, with greater rotations fetching higher prices. 6. Double die error. Description: doubling in parts of the design due to a misaligned die. Identification: doubling often visible in the inscriptions like United States of America, E pluribus unum, or details of the charter oak. Value: $100 to $1,000, depending on visibility and the coin's condition. 7. Off-center strike. Description: a portion of the coin is blank because the planchet was not properly aligned during striking. Identification: the percentage of design missing varies, higher percentages are more valuable. Value: $50 to $300, with extreme off-center strikes exceeding $300. 8. Broad strike error. Description: struck outside the retaining collar, resulting in a larger diameter and no defined rim. Identification: the coin appears flat and rimless. Value: $50 to $150, depending on size and condition. Most valuable errors. The wrong planchet and silver planchet errors are the highest value anomalies for the 1999 P Connecticut quarter, often reaching into the thousands. For any suspected high-value error, authentication by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC is crucial to maximize high-value finds. The 2005 P Minnesota double die quarter is a fascinating and sought-after coin for collectors, primarily due to its unique doubling errors found on the reverse side. While speculative reports have suggested values as high as $600,000, such claims are typically exaggerated and often stem from highly unique circumstances, such as extraordinary doubling, coins with exceptional provenance, or record-setting auctions involving competitive bidding. Some rare examples have sold for thousands of dollars, sparking excitement among collectors and treasure hunters alike. 1. Double die errors. The most iconic feature of the 2005 P Minnesota quarter is its numerous double die varieties. Over 50 distinct types have been identified. These errors occur when the die strikes the coin multiple times, leaving visible doubling in the design. For this coin, the doubling is often found on the reverse, in the area near the trees to the right of the state outline. Subtle doubling. Coins with minor doubling are worth $10 to $100 in circulated condition. Strong doubling. Examples with clear, visible doubling can command values of $500 to $6,000, depending on the condition and prominence of the error. Exceptional doubling. Some remarkable double die coins, especially in pristine condition, have been rumored to sell for $10,000 or more, although such sales are rare. 2. Off-metal errors. Occasionally, the 2005 P Minnesota quarter was struck on planchets intended for other coins, such as dimes or nickels. This off-metal error creates coins with incorrect size or metal composition. Coins struck on nickel or dime planchets can be worth $1,000 to $5,000. In extreme cases, off-metal errors have reached $10,000 or more at auction due to their rarity and appeal. 3. Off-center strikes. An off-center strike occurs when the coin is not properly aligned in the coining press, causing part of the design to be cut off or missing. Minor off-center errors, worth $50 to $200. Severe off-center errors. Coins with over 50% of the design off-center can sell for $1,000 to $3,000. Highly extreme examples. In pristine condition, off-center strikes have been known to fetch $5,000 or more. 4. Clashed dies. Clashed die errors happen when the obverse and reverse dies strike each other without a planchet in between, transferring parts of one die's design onto the other. Common examples are valued at $50 to $300. Prominent clashes can fetch $1,000 to $2,000, especially if they are visually striking. 5. Broad strikes. Broad strike errors occur when a coin is struck outside its retaining collar, causing the coin to expand and lose its standard shape. Broad strikes typically range in value from $100 to $500. Highly distorted broad strikes, especially in uncirculated condition, can sell for $1,000 or more. 6. Die cracks and chips. Die cracks and chips are caused by damage or wear to the minting dies, resulting in raised lines or extra metal on the coin. Common examples are worth $20 to $150. Larger or more visually significant die cracks can increase the coin's value to $300 to $1,000, depending on their prominence. 7. Missing clad layer. The 2005 P Minnesota quarter is composed of a copper core with a nickel coating on both sides. A missing clad layer on one side exposes the reddish copper core, creating a dramatic appearance. Coins with missing clad layers are worth $100 to $800. Exceptionally well-preserved examples with missing clad layers can sell for $2,000 or more. 8. Multiple strikes. Multiple strike errors occur when a coin is struck more than once, resulting in overlapping or blurred design features. Coins with clear evidence of multiple strikes are highly sought after and can command values of $500 to $3,000, depending on the visibility and severity of the error. 9. Wrong planchet errors. Coins struck on foreign planchets or blanks meant for other denominations can fetch astronomical prices. Values range from $1,000 to $5,000 for standard wrong planchet errors. In extraordinary cases, these errors have exceeded $10,000. 10. Extreme examples. While most error coins from this series are valued in the hundreds or thousands of dollars, highly unique specimens with a combination of errors or extraordinary circumstances have been rumored to reach staggering prices. Some speculative reports suggest that the rarest examples of the 2005 P Minnesota double die quarter could fetch $50,000 or more at auction, though these are exceptional cases. Conclusion. The 2005 P Minnesota double die quarter has captured the attention of collectors due to its variety of errors and high potential values. While claims of $600,000 may be exaggerated, the most exceptional error coins can still command breathtaking prices. For treasure hunters and collectors, this coin remains a thrilling opportunity to uncover a hidden gem worth thousands of dollars. The 1999 P Georgia State Quarter, part of the U.S. Mint's celebrated 50-state quarters program, is notable not only for its intricate design but also for the variety of minting errors that can elevate its value well beyond face value. Representing the peach state, the coin's design includes a peach, oak sprigs, and the state motto, wisdom, justice, moderation. While most examples are common, certain errors make some Georgia quarters highly sought after by collectors, with values comparable to those of the 2004 P Florida quarter. Design overview. The Georgia quarter symbolizes the state's history, agriculture, and culture. Its reverse features: a peach, the state's iconic fruit. Oak sprigs, representing strength and resilience. An outline of the state, with Atlanta marked as the capital. The state motto, wisdom, justice, moderation. While the design is a tribute to Georgia, it's the error coins that have piqued the interest of numismatists. Notable errors and values. 1. Double die errors. Double die errors occur when the coin is struck multiple times with misaligned dies, resulting in a doubling of design elements. On the Georgia quarter, doubling is often seen on inscriptions like Georgia, wisdom, justice, moderation, and the details of the peach or oak sprigs. Subtle doubling can fetch $50 to $200. Strong, noticeable doubling, highly collectible and valued between $500 and $1,500, especially in uncirculated condition. 2. Off-center strikes. Off-center strikes happen when the planchet is misaligned during the minting process, leading to part of the design being cut off. Minor off-center errors, typically valued at $50 to $150. Severe off-center strikes, coins with over 50% of the design missing can command prices of $500 to $2,000, particularly if the date and mint mark are visible. 3. Missing clad layer. Coins struck without their outer nickel layer reveal the copper core beneath, creating a striking appearance. Partial missing clad layer, valued at $100 to $500. Fully missing clad layer, one side can fetch $1,000 to $2,500, depending on the condition. 4. Clashed dies. Clashed die errors occur when dies strike each other without a planchet between them, transferring design elements from one side of the coin to the other. Subtle clashes, worth $50 to $200. Prominent clashes, highly collectible, with values ranging from $300 to $1,000. 5. Broad strikes. Broad strike errors occur when a coin is struck outside its retaining collar, causing it to expand beyond its standard shape. Coins with broad strike errors typically range from $50 to $300, with more severe distortions fetching up to $500. 6. Die cracks and chips. Die cracks and chips happen when the dies used to strike the coins become damaged, leaving raised lines or extra metal. Minor die cracks, worth about $10 to $50. Significant cracks or chips, affecting major design elements like the peach or state outline, can increase the value to $100 to $300. 7. Wrong planchet errors. A wrong planchet error involves a coin being struck on a blank intended for another denomination or foreign currency. These rare errors can command values between $1,500 and $5,000, depending on the planchet type and the error's visibility. 8. Multiple strikes. Multiple strike errors result in overlapping impressions of the design, creating a dramatic and visually appealing error. Value range, typically worth $500 to $3,000, with the price depending on the clarity and extent of the overlapping design. 9. Weak details or die deterioration. Weak details caused by worn dies or improper striking pressure can result in faint or missing elements of the design. Value range, generally worth $20 to $100, but coins with extreme weak strikes can fetch higher amounts. High-value examples. Exceptional combinations of errors, such as a double die paired with a missing clad layer or an off-center strike with multiple strikes, can create unique pieces that sell for extraordinary amounts. While such coins are rare, they may command values exceeding $10,000, especially if authenticated and graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. Conclusion. The 1999 P Georgia State Quarter, like the 2004 P Florida Quarter, holds significant potential for collectors due to its variety of minting errors. While the average Georgia quarter remains a common find, error coins can range in value from $50 to several $1,000s, depending on the type and severity of the flaw. For numismatists, these quarters offer an exciting opportunity to uncover hidden treasures in their collections. Whether you're an experienced collector or a curious beginner, error coins from the Georgia series are a fascinating and valuable addition to any collection. 2000 D South Carolina Quarter, a high-value collector's gem. The 2000 D South Carolina State Quarter, part of the U.S. Mint's celebrated 50 State Quarters program, is not just a piece of everyday currency, it's a potential treasure trove for collectors. While the standard coin typically holds its face value of 25 cents, certain error varieties have skyrocketed in demand, turning these coins into high-value collectibles. Some examples have fetched prices in the thousands, making this quarter an exciting hunt for numismatists and casual collectors alike. Design overview. The reverse design of the South Carolina Quarter celebrates the state's rich heritage and natural beauty. It prominently features the palmetto tree, a symbol of South Carolina's resilience and identity. The Carolina wren, the state bird. An outline of the state with a star marking Columbia, the capital. These design elements make the coin visually striking, but it's the minting errors that bring exceptional value to some of these quarters. 1. High-value double die errors. Double die errors are among the most coveted in numismatics. These errors occur when a coin is struck more than once with slightly misaligned dies, resulting in noticeable doubling of design features. On the 2000 D South Carolina Quarter, doubling has been observed on the palmetto tree, the state outline, and inscriptions such as South Carolina or the Palmetto State. Coins with minor doubling can fetch between $50 and $300. Strong, clear doubling, especially on prominent design elements, can command prices of $1,000 to $3,000, depending on the coin's condition. 2. Off-center strikes, rare and striking. Off-center strikes occur when the coin planchet, is improperly aligned during the minting process, causing part of the design to be missing. Minor off-center strikes, 5% to 15% off, can be worth $100 to $300. More dramatic off-center errors, where 50% or more of the design is missing, can sell for $1,500 to $3,500, particularly if the coin is in mint condition. 3. Missing clad layer, an expensive flaw. Modern quarters consist of a copper core with a nickel coating. When the nickel layer is missing on one or both sides, the reddish copper core is exposed, creating a visually distinct and rare error. A coin with a partially missing clad layer can be worth $500 to $1,500, depending on the extent of the missing layer. Coins with the entire clad layer missing on one side can fetch more than $2,500, especially if the error is well preserved. 4. Broad strikes, expanded rarity. Broad strike errors happen when a coin is struck without the retaining collar, causing the coin to expand beyond its intended diameter. These coins, with their irregular and stretched appearance, are typically valued at $300 to $1,000, with particularly dramatic examples fetching higher amounts. 5. Die cracks and die chips. Die cracks and chips result from damage to the dies used in minting coins, leaving raised lines or blobs of extra metal on the finished coin. Minor die cracks are common and worth around $20 to $50. Significant cracks or chips, particularly those affecting key design elements like the palmetto tree or the state outline, can increase the coin's value to $500 or more, depending on prominence and severity. 6. Wrong planchet errors, struck gold. A wrong planchet error occurs when a quarter is accidentally struck on a blank intended for another denomination or even another country's coin. These errors are incredibly rare and can be worth a small fortune. Depending on the specifics, wrong planchet errors can range from $3,000 to $10,000 or more, making them the ultimate find for a collector. 7. Clashed die errors, a ghostly impression. Clashed dies occur when the minting dies strike each other without a planchet in place, causing design elements from one die to transfer onto the other. When a coin is struck using these clashed dies, faint impressions of the opposing design may appear. These errors are valued at $300 to $800, with prominent clashes fetching upwards of $1,000. Conclusion. The 2000 D South Carolina State Quarter stands out as a must-watch coin for collectors due to its fascinating errors and high potential value. From double die varieties to missing clad layers and off-center strikes, these anomalies have transformed ordinary quarters into rare treasures worth hundreds, even thousands, of dollars. For anyone with an eye for detail, the potential for discovering one of these high-value errors is a thrilling prospect. Collectors are encouraged to have error coins authenticated and graded by reputable services like PCGS or NGC, as this significantly enhances their value and marketability. Keep an eye on your pocket change, your next quarter might just be worth a fortune. The 2004 P Wisconsin State Quarter is a standout in the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program due to its unique design and the fascinating errors associated with it. Representing Wisconsin, the coin features a design that highlights the state's agricultural heritage, including a cow, a round of cheese, and an ear of corn. 1. The high leaf and low leaf errors. The most famous and valuable errors on the 2004 P Wisconsin State Quarter are the high leaf and low leaf varieties. These errors are distinguished by the presence of an extra leaf on the ear of corn, which was not part of the original design. The additional leaf appears to have been added during the die preparation process, making these coins highly sought after. High leaf variety, the extra leaf is positioned higher and closer to the stalk of the corn. Low leaf variety, the additional leaf is located lower on the ear of corn, pointing downward. Both varieties are rare and can command impressive values. In circulated condition, these coins are worth $50 to $150. In uncirculated or mint state condition, the value can soar to $300 to $1,000, with exceptional examples fetching even more. 2. Off-center strikes. An off-center strike occurs when the planchet is not properly aligned in the coining press, causing part of the design to be missing. This error is rare and adds significant value to the coin. Minor off-center strikes can be worth $50 to $200. More severe off-center strikes, where a large portion of the design is missing, can fetch $500 to $1,500. 3. Double die errors. Double die errors are caused when a coin is struck more than once with slightly misaligned dies, leading to doubling of certain design elements. On the 2004 P Wisconsin Quarter, doubling has been observed in areas such as the inscriptions or the details of the cow and corn. Subtle doubling can increase the coin's value to $50 to $300. Strong, noticeable doubling can be worth $500 to $1,500, depending on the coin's condition. 4. Clashed dies. Clashed die errors occur when the dies strike each other without a planchet between them, causing design elements from one side to transfer onto the other. For the Wisconsin Quarter, this might result in ghost-like impressions of the cow or corn appearing on the opposite side. Clashed die errors are worth $100 to $500, with more prominent examples reaching $1,000. 5. Broad strikes. Broad strike errors happen when a coin is struck outside its retaining collar, causing it to expand and lose its standard shape. These errors are uncommon and visually striking. Coins with broad strike errors are typically valued at $50 to $300, with exceptional examples fetching up to $500. 6. Die cracks and die chips. Die cracks and chips occur when the minting dies become damaged or deteriorate, leaving raised lines or extra metal on the coin. These errors are usually minor but can become valuable if they affect prominent design elements. Minor die cracks or chips are worth $10 to $50. Larger or more significant cracks and chips, especially on key features like the corn or cow, can command values of $100 to $300. 7. Missing clad layer. The Wisconsin quarter is made of a copper core with a nickel coating. Occasionally, the nickel layer is missing on one side, exposing the reddish copper core underneath. A missing clad layer error can increase the coin's value to $100 to $800, depending on the size and visibility of the error. 8. Misaligned dies. Misaligned dies result in a coin with a slightly off-center design, though not as extreme as an off-center strike. This error is less dramatic but still collectible. Coins with misaligned die errors are typically worth $20 to $100, with more severe examples reaching $200 or more. 9. Wrong planchet errors. Wrong planchet errors occur when a coin is struck on a blank intended for another denomination or country. This error is extremely rare and highly valuable. Coins struck on a wrong planchet can range in value from $1,000 to $5,000, depending on the specifics of the error. Conclusion. The 2004 P Wisconsin State Quarter has earned a place in numismatic history thanks to its intriguing errors, especially the famous high-leaf and low-leaf varieties. These errors, along with other rarities like off-center strikes, double dies, and missing clad layers, have made this coin a must-have for collectors. While most Wisconsin quarters remain common and hold only face value, error coins can be worth anywhere from $50 to several $1,000s, depending on the rarity and condition of the error. Collectors are advised to have potential error coins authenticated and graded by reputable services like PCGS or NGC to ensure their value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual enthusiast, the 2004 P Wisconsin Quarter offers an exciting